Hey, this is Trek with Peace Corps Ghana, May 2017. I am here with Halle, and we are going to talk about why she's involved with the Peace Corps. Let's get started. Halle, how are you feeling about what's to come?
I'm really excited, but a teensy bit nervous, but mostly excited, I would say. And
Like
eager.
a 90-10 split?
Huh?
Like a 90-10 split?
Yeah, I would say that's probably that's pretty accurate.
What's about to happen?
So we're waiting in the hotel lobby all together, and we're going to get on the bus to go to the airport in a little bit, and then we will be moving through security and getting ready for our flight at 5:40.
All right, cool. And tell us about yourself and why you're qualified for Peace Corps.
Well, obviously my name's Halle. I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania area. I grew up on a small farm. I went to the University of Pittsburgh and studied mechanical engineering and was a student teacher while I was in engineering school, and also did senior design projects related to providing water to third world countries. And for that reason, I feel like I'm pretty well qualified to teach math because I do have a strong math background and some teaching background.
Perfect. Can you tell us about why you're joining the Peace Corps?
I felt like when I was getting ready to graduate, I wasn't ready for a desk job. And when you're young, you have all these opportunities to go do things before you settle into the routine of a working life. And when you're working, it's really hard to take a break to go do adventures and to volunteer. So I felt like now would be a great time to find something to do along those lines. And I started looking into Peace Corps after I found it online and thought, wow, that seems like something I would really like to do. They're a really reputable group. You know, they have a great history of doing good things. And I told myself, this was in my junior year of school, if you still wanted to do this in a year, you could do it. That's how I make big decisions. I make myself wait for a period of time. And a year later, I still was just chomping at the bit to go to Peace Corps. So I applied, and here I am.
That's awesome. So you would say that your interest in Peace Corps is not necessarily professional, but more like an opportunity?
I see it as both. It is obviously like a development of my professional skills, the ability to teach, math, and also a personal growth experience because while I'm there, I'm hoping that I will be challenged in ways that I'm not used to as an American. I've never experienced being a minority. I've never experienced not having running water and electricity. It's just new things. So I'm hoping it is a professional opportunity and a personal opportunity.
Okay. Tell us about one thing about yourself that you believe will lead to your success.
I'm a really patient person. When something bothers me, I usually have the ability to just be like, okay, chill. If this still bothers you in a while, then we'll worry about it. And because I am really patient, I feel like I might be kind of good at this because there will be a lot of things as we're there that are different and we're not used to, and we're going to have to just figure out how to deal with them in a really calm, collected manner. So that's probably helpful. I think that's a good answer.
How do you plan to deal with it when you run into a problem that your patients can't, deal with?
Just gonna have to deal with it then, I guess. That's how we'll all have to do it, right? Like,
You mean improvise?
yeah, I'll have to improvise. And I did study engineering, which I already said. And in that type of high pressure sort of thing, you do have to figure out how to improvise because sometimes problems come up and you have to figure out what to do. So I should be okay.
All right. What's one really big concern you have or fear that you have about going on Peace Corps program?
Personally, I'm really close with my family. I talk to them every day. I have a really large extended family that maybe I don't talk to every day, but I talk to a lot. I spend a lot of time with them. We have like weekly family dinners almost, and we just see each other a lot. And they're my big support group is my family. So I feel like it'll be really hard transitioning to not having that big support net all the time. So I'm going to have to find a way to deal with that. And obviously, so far, all of our fellow volunteers have been amazing. So I'm hoping that them and the bonds I'll make in my community will replace those. But not replace, but add to that support network.
Are you worried at all that the relationships you're leaving behind are going to change or vanish at any?
I don't think so. Maybe they'll change a little bit, because I'm sure I'll come back a little bit different, but we're all pretty close. So I'm not worried about losing them.
All right. What's one thing you'd like to share with other people interested in Peace Corps?
If you want to do it, go and do it. The best opportunity to do something like this was yesterday. So apply if you want to do it. And if it's something you're passionate about and you feel like joining Peace Corps, you could do good for others and yourself, then take that chance. It's always the best time to do it.
All right. Thanks, Halle.
Awesome.
See you later, folks.